When I heard Scott's testimonial, I wanted to cry. First of all, I want to give you a big hug for being in the Marines and helping our country. And you have quite a story to share. And just a brief introduction. Scott was in the Marines for 7 years. He joined in 2009, and his job was not a job that any of us would have wanted to have, but it was with chemical, biological, and radioactive nuclear weapons cleanup and defense. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to turn it over to you, Scott. Please share what happened to you and where your life was going and the miracle of X-39 for you.
Thank you. So after about 2 years in the Marine Corps, I threw my back out and herniated one of my discs. Ended up doing acupuncture, actually just about everything other than surgery. As the years progressed, I kept getting worse. So I started getting nerve issues in my legs. Ended up having 3 herniated discs before I ended up getting out, and I got out in 2016. And so what kind of got me out was I tore both my hamstrings 4 times. And so I just was trying to tough through it and couldn't really tough through it anymore. And so I put up with it for about 5 years. And so I got out in 2016, moved to Boise. And for the next 2 years, I noticed my back was just getting worse and worse and worse. And so I went in to get an updated MRI. Come to find out, my lower 7 discs in my back were completely gone. So there wasn't really much they can do. They basically said we can do a laminectomy, which is to open up my nerve canals to make sure that, to help my nerve issues in my legs. And so I did that at the end of 2018. And by the summer of 2019, my body just significantly declined. I went through symptoms similar to ALS. So I had body tremors, muscle weakness, temperature regulation issues. And for the next probably about 5 months, I lost 55 pounds because my tremors were 24/7. They got so bad. So I was 230 pounds and I went down to 175. I also used to be 6'5", and now I'm 6'1" from losing my discs. And so as you know, my muscles were lacking nutrients. I actually had a piece of my left thigh that completely deteriorated and is gone. And so during this time, we saw specialist after specialist. We saw the head neurologist at the VA. He didn't know what to do with me. I saw a muscle and nerve specialist out in town. They didn't know what to do. I even talked to the Mayo Clinic at one point too. And no one really had any answers for me. And so my wife and I found a doctor from winningthefight.org who makes supplements for his daughter, and he recommends it for others. And he's stopped the progression in over 2,000 people with ALS. So I started taking those supplements. It was costing about $1,000 a month, but it stopped my progression. I started, being able to gain weight again because my tremors stopped, and started doing well. However, my back and my leg pain were still really bad. I was on pain meds since about 2011. And we were kind of stuck. My good day was about a 5 out of 10, and my bad day was, a 9 out of 10.
Can you tell us about those pain meds and how many you were taking and what that was like?
Yeah, so I would kind of tough it out so that way I didn't, grow onto extreme pain meds. And so every about 4 to 6 weeks, I'd take a week off, but I was on Oxycontin, and then I was on 10 other medications too for all my issues. So I was on, nerve issues, medication. I was on medication for my medication basically because they would have side effects, and then they'd have to give me a medication for those side effects. And I was just really feeling out of my body. I was actually on 3 muscle relaxers a day because my back would go into severe spasms. It was pretty bad. And on top of that, at the ripe old age of 32, I have extreme arthritis as well. It so um, it normally would take me about 30, 45 minutes to get up in the morning. I'd have to wake up, take my pain meds, kind of move around, slowly roll out of bed. Um, it was pretty rough. And so by taking those, it didn't really help my nerve pain, didn't really help my back pain. And so we were kind of, for another 6 months, I was kind of at a standstill we kind of felt hopeless. Like, is this how we're going to live our life? Paying $1,000 a month just for me to, maintain bare minimum. And so about 5 months ago, my wife went to Dr. Harmon and she told him about my issues, and he walked out and he, put the X39 on the back of my neck, gave me 7 of them and said, call him in a week. And, we were like, I don't really know, but we'll give it a shot. And so after day 4, I just got up out of bed and walked into the kitchen, and my wife was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I don't know. I just got up and my arthritis was significantly better. And so after day 6, my arthritis was almost completely gone. It was crazy. And so I called up Dr. Harmon, asked him what it was. And, he told me about stem cells and all that stuff. And with my background in the Marine Corps, I kind of already had, a basis of what stem cells were as well. And knowing that my body was just filled with toxins too, which probably could have attributed to a lot of the symptoms. I was exposed to chemicals and radiation and not good stuff. And so basically it's been 5 months. I started off taking the pain patch on my back and it took my back pain away in 20 seconds. And then while I was using the X39, and about after 1.5 to 3 months, I was able to stop taking the pain patch because my back pain felt a lot better. And so it's been 5 months now. I stopped taking my supplements at about month 2. So it's been 3 months and my tremors haven't come back. It cost me, $100 a month. I don't have to take the pain patches anymore, and got my life back. My pain, I don't take pain meds anymore. I got off all medication. My pain now is between like a 1 and a 3 on a daily basis. 3 is a bad day, 1's a good day. And so I never thought, I spent tens of thousands of dollars, 10 years with doctor after doctor after doctor. And I never could have believed that after $500 in 5 months that I would be where I'm at today. So.
Scott, I don't even know what to say. So many, what you live through, and we know, because we're health people, we understand when you're around those kind of debilitating and toxic chemicals that it takes a wear and tear on your body. And so you went through just, breakdown after breakdown, of what it's done to your body. And look at what stem cells can do when your body's making younger stem cells. It has completely turned your life around. All those conditions, all those pains and medications are gone, basically.
Yep.
This is miraculous.
Yeah, it really is. It's definitely a miracle. And then to add to that, so my wife was also taking X39. We had infertility issues for years. And about 2 months after her taking X39 and me taking it, we found out she's pregnant. So yeah, so that's another amazing thing we've been trying for years. And yeah.
That's like the icing on the cake. On the top. After all that trauma, and now you're able to bring in a beautiful soul, and you're able to be there and be present and
Yep.
not suffering. So
Yep.
we are so happy for you. Everybody on this call, you've touched their heart. And thank you so much for sharing this story. And we're so glad you met Dr. Harmon and all this happened, and we'll look for more results in the future. But thank you so much for sharing with us.
Thank you.
And Amy, I'm going to turn it back over to you, because everybody's probably wondering, what is this all about?
Well, I don't know how I follow up that. First of all, Scott, thank you so much for your service. God bless you, and we are so happy for you. Amazing. If you are new on the line tonight, you are wondering what the heck is this and how does it work? We're talking about this patch. I like to call it the power of the patch. It is the latest and newest in stem cell activation technology. And LifeWave is the only company that has it. And this is so simplistic, ladies and gentlemen. It is non-invasive and non-transdermal. It's real simple. If you could use a Band-Aid, you could use this product. You simply apply it to your skin. You wear it for 12 hours. You get up in the morning, you put it on, go about your day. It is activated. When you go to sleep at night and retire, you simply take it off and your body rejuvenates. It's that simple. You get 30 patches in an envelope like this. Again, 12 hours on, 12 hours off. This stem cell activation patch is made out of organic amino acid. When you apply it to your skin, it is activated by the heat of your body, which is a form of infrared light. This light reflects back a light wave that elevates GHK copper peptide. And if you're new on the line, you want to write that down. GHK copper peptide. Those peptides, folks, are proven to activate your stem cells, also produce more stem cells, reset your stem cells. And those GHK copper peptides do so much more. It's incredible. But when you put activated younger stem cells on old tissue, you can turn that tissue young again. And that's exactly what we're doing with this non-invasive product. And think about it. When we think of stem cells, we think of injections and we think of thousands of dollars. All right. So, by the way, at the age of 35, we've lost 50% of our stem cell activity. Now, most of us on the line tonight are using this product. We are all different. We all have different health conditions, different situations. But the one thing we all have in common is by the age of 35, we've lost half of our stem cell activity. I'm going to be 56 next month, so I've lost about 70% of my stem cell activity. And I want you to think about this for a moment. When you were a child, when you were younger and you fell and you scraped your knee or fell out of the tree and broke your arm, you healed much quickly than you do when you're an adult. And that is because you have your army of stem cells going to work for you. Now, half the people get results within 30 days. Deeper healing can occur within 90. And think about it this way. The best analogy is it's called photo light therapy or photobiomodulation. It's like when we go out into the sun. The sun penetrates our body and activates vitamin D. It's the same thing, phototherapy. People notice deeper sleep. We've heard that on the call tonight. Less pain, less inflammation, more energy, better mental clarity. Those are huge. Wound healing. All right, the copper peptide is building the collagen from the inside out. Also, this product is age reversing. Who doesn't want that? Okay, sign me up. There is a 30-day money-back guarantee with this product, but think about it. Who do you know that's hurting? Who do you know that's tired? Maybe sick and tired of being tired, but less pain, more inflammation, better mental clarity, deeper sleep is huge. So that's it. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Beanie, and please close this on out and tell us how we could get our hands on this product.
Thank you, Amy. Great to hear about the science. It's so simple, but it's so profound. So what we have here, folks, is a very stable, established company. LifeWave is 17 years old, a global company, leader in regenerative science. And David Schmidt is our wizard. He really is. He's in the lab creating all the time. He gets patent after patent. I think we have over 135 patents now. And this company is really like a biotech company because he keeps developing cutting edge technology that is all geared toward age reversing and having a better quality of life. So because this is patented, our stem cell activation patches, we have no competition. And no competition And this kind of a marketplace that we're in is like having the golden goose and the golden egg. Nobody touches us, nothing in big pharma. So we are the leaders. And because of that, this company has exploded in growth. A couple of years ago, we were doing about 50 million a year. Now we're doing projected to end this year with over 300 million. And that's because of the explosive growth of the X39. So you may want to put your business hat on here, like Amy and I did, and many other people that are on this call, because when you have a product that performs, like you heard these testimonials tonight, absolutely changed their life, then who do you know? Who do you know that's suffering, or who has pain, or who has a condition that needs some help? Because if you can share this product, then you can help other people have a more improved life, and you can also have some extra income. And how does that happen? Well, when you want to get in on the product, there's a couple ways you can try it. One is a customer. It's a very robust plan. You get free product, you get a discount, and excuse me, you'll be on the X39 and you'll have that on auto ship every month. Or if you'd like to join the company and be part of our partner plan, we have different packages starting from 300 going to about 1,600. And the more you buy, the more perks that you get and bonuses that come with the packages. And again, if you want to share this with other people, the partner solution or option would be your best opportunity. And what we're here to do is to help people live better, live longer, live healthier. And that is the focus of our company. And that's what everybody here who's part of the company is, their mission is to patch one person at a time all around the world. Because we have, we're in over 80 countries now, and we're growing, and we have 5 global offices. So if you want to get on board with us, please get back to the person that invited you. They'll give you more information and how you can get started. And Monday through Thursday, we have a podcast like this every night with new testimonials. So please come back, invite a friend. Tomorrow night, we have Marcy and Dr. Stacy. And Amy and I wish you a very happy holiday season. Thank you for taking your time tonight to be with us. And we look forward to seeing you with us on more podcasts. Thank you, everyone.
Awesome. Thank you. Happy birthday, Denise, and Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry
Enjoy
Christmas,
your day.
everybody.
Happy birthday, Denise.